Wait, this is just a quick SSD installation on the m14x. Just have to remove those two screws so you can get to the back panel. After that, simply you just pull it up, push it up. Then you can remove the entire top cover. Now, that's a CD drive right there. All you have to do is remove the screws. That's a quick look at the battery right there. So you're going to remove those exact 4 screws. I'm just going to go ahead and do that off camera. Just a quick thing to note, you just have to remove the battery before doing any work. Just in case you accidentally touch contacts, you don't want to damage the motherboard. Okay, so now I've removed all 4 screws. I just have to go ahead and remove this ribbon. To remove the ribbon, it's a zero force connector, so all you have to do is pull up the tabs with a screwdriver or anything small. Lift up the tabs, and then you can just simply remove the tab out. So that's what I'm going to go ahead and do now. It's a bit awkward, it's a bit hard to get to. You just have to lift it up a bit, you don't want to pull it out completely. So that you can just easily pull out the tab. Now you just lift up the CD drive. That exposes the hard drive caddy. Now all you have to do is remove those screws right there. I just did that off camera. Now you can just pull it all out. Now all you want to do is remove that connector. To remove it, you just have to pull it completely off. Don't try to wiggle it, just rip it straight off. Now you have 4 screws to remove. You have to separate the hard drive from the caddy. I'm just going to do that off camera. That's the SATA connector. Yep, so that's my new 120GB SSD installed. You just want to plug the connector back in and screw the drive back in. Just rescrew all 3 of those screws. After that, just replace the CD drive. You're pretty much just doing the exact same process but backwards. So now I have to lift the tabs again so I can insert the ribbon. I'm just having a bit of difficulty here. It's a bit hard to push in. Just make sure it's risen on both sides. Once that's in, just screw all 4 screws back in. You don't actually have to remove the screws. The screws are actually latched in. Now, last step is just plug the power back in. It's pretty straightforward. After that, you just want to push it in, make sure it fits in that little area so that it doesn't push on the bottom cover. Once you're done, just place the bottom cover on it, screw back the 2 screws in the back, and you're done.